G'day guys, it's Adrian here.
And Matt.
And today we just wanted to do a really fun video on basically the biggest knife that we have here at Extac. So we're really excited to do this. There's going to be some big knives, a lot of steel. So let's get into it and kick it off. So first off the bat, this is probably one of the biggest Bowies one of the biggest Bowies that we have, the Hibben Magnum Bowie. As you can see, this blade is huge. It's probably about 12 inches, 11 inches sort of thing. And yeah, it means some serious business. As mentioned, these are very good for collectible sake, but that being said, this is a full tang design with some very nice stainless steel on it. So, you know, any sort of hunting, campcraft, yeah, if you're hunting bears and moose, and really good option. So yeah, it doesn't just look good, it is actually practical as well. So yeah, the first big Bowie knife off the bat.
All right, guys, so next we've got the Expendables Bowie. Now this was popularized in the Expendables movie. This was Dolph Lundgren's knife. And in his hands, it didn't actually look too big. But as you can see in my hands, this thing is like a short sword. Again, these are a little bit more of a collectible style knife because it has that mirror polish sort of blade, nice bit of brass work on the spine. It does have the acrylic handle and a nice shaped guard. But at the end of the day, this is still a fully functional sharpened knife. So I don't know how many chores you're going to need where you're chopping up your food around the campsite with such a large knife, but still, this is a cool bit of kit that would look good in any collection, but you could definitely get out and use this blade. It's very usable. It's razor sharp.
All right, now the next big knife in the fixed blade collection is the Raptor Bowie from MTech. Now, this thing is super heavy and super imposing. As you can see, guys, full tang design.
A 6mm thick blade.
6mm thick. Like, this thing means some serious business. As these last two blades, guys, again, this is stainless steel, but in that thickness, there's not much this knife can't do.
It's pretty much one of the thickest blades we sell here at over 1/2 centimeter thick.
Yep, so just really heavy duty knife. Look, guys, any sort of like heavy chopping, this would make very light work of it. And yeah, just another super massive Bowie that we have here at Extac.
We're going to have a look at something a little bit more premium. This is Tops, made in the USA, the Chete camp knife machete. Now this is 1/4 inch thick, 1095 carbon steel. So this thing's going to be incredibly tough. It's going to be a great chopper. It's essentially a bit of a cleaver shaped blade. It does have a nice G10 handle, and it's got their river wash finish, which does protect the blade from rust, but also gives it a really nice aesthetic. Yeah. Super heavy duty, really great in its grip, and it comes with a nice Kydex sheath, and I love Kydex sheaths. So this is another one that's just a power chopper knife. Look good for those guys looking for something extremely hard use.
Very heavy duty piece of kit. So that pretty much does it for the fixed blades, guys. Now, we weren't going to leave you without showing some XL folding knives. So I'll kick it off with one of my favorites, the Counterpoint XL. Now, this thing from Cold Steel is just...
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Not very pocket friendly unless you've got super deep cargo pockets, but just a really nice knife, and yeah, still very usable, but yeah, more for like that collectible sake, or I guess anyone looking for a bit of a folding pocket style dagger.
It's going to be a good backup sort of tactical folder. I could see an army guy carrying something like that and finding good use for it as a bit of a backup secondary sort of knife.
Yeah, definitely. Features a 6-inch blade on this thing?
Yeah, six inch folding knife.
So 6 inches of fury on this folding knife, which yeah, you don't really see too much, but yeah, just a really nice knife. The grip's super comfortable. What they've done now is they've started to put this almost like sandpaper stippled sort of finish on there. It's very reminiscent of like custom sort of like Glock handles, all that sort of thing. So yeah, it just adds another degree of grip to the handle, and yeah, makes for a really good, nice blade. So yeah.
I'm sure you guys have heard of the Espada series from Cold Steel. Now, this is not their extra large one. We didn't have one of these in stock at the moment, but this is their large model, which still is a 5.5-inch blade. Now, this is a nice premium option because it comes in CTS XHP steel with a DLC coating. So this is going to be really scratch proof and it's going to be a really premium steel. It's going to have some really good edge retention, and it's going to be a great knife for resharpening. It's got a G10 handle with multiple grip options, so you can really get on the back of that knife and get a lot of reach. A lot of reach with this knife, or you can choke right up it for that detail sort of cutting. So this is another really great hard use folding knife from Cold Steel.
All right, guys, next we're gonna have a look at this Cleaver from S-TEC. Now this thing, it is quite heavy, but it is very well built. A really nice feature is the fact that it is a flipper. So you can deploy it, you can deploy this massive blade in a moment's notice if need be. This would be nice, like around a barbecue, you know, bit of a novelty.
Conversation piece right there.
Definitely, it's like, who's got a knife to cut the sausages? Here it is. So yeah, just a really nice piece. Runs a stainless steel handle.
Oh no, stop for a second. Oh,
sorry, guys.
Oh man, sorry, I was just dying then. It's back to it.
Yeah, that's going to make the edit as well.
Guys, this has a nice 440C stainless steel blade. A little bit of belly. Anyone looking for a bit of a budget-friendly XL pocket knife?
Budget-friendly. This thing comes in at like $50, guys. So extremely good value for
a knife for $50, guys. Yeah.
All right, next we're going to have a look at the Boker Magnum series. This is their Colossus model. So this is another large G10 handled 440 stainless steel knife. Surprisingly, for such a large knife, it is a flipper, but it doesn't feel too heavy, like too big in hand. You could still use this as a pocket knife and use it for some general camp chores, and it would be quite comfortable. It's a Linerlock and it's a flipper, so two features that are really popular in knives these days. That G10 handle slightly textured to give you a little bit of grip, but just a nice option from another company. Most of the XL size folders we see these days are coming in from Cold Steel.
Yeah.
That's something they're renowned for. So to see other companies like Boca putting out something that still is quite large, but it's going to be a great usable knife, is cool to see. Yeah, as always, guys, you know where to purchase these blades. You can go to our website at extac.com.au, or you can click the links below in the description.